here at home. Ever since Colorado and Washington voted to legalize recreational cannabis sales back in 2014, you know this, the industry has exploded across the country. And so currently 24 states plus D.C. allow recreational cannabis sales, while 39 states in the district have medical marijuana programs. But one state is bucking the trend, sending a bill straight to the governor's desk that will outlaw THC. That's that psychoactive compound in cannabis that gets you high. NewsNation's Xavier Walton has the latest from D-Town this morning, from Dallas. This is interesting, Xavier. Every state around Texas allows some form of legal cannabis use. So why are they looking to crack down now?
And Markie, you know, that map you had on just before you came out to me painted a really good picture of just all the different states that have some sort of law with THC involved. But hey, you know Texas, you know this as well as anybody. You know, it marches to the beat of its own drum, and this is a prime example of Texas doing what Texas does. And in this case, we're talking about Senate Bill 3, which bans the use of all THC products in the Lone Star states. Adults would face up to a year in jail for possessing any sort of THC product. Lawmakers say at the end of the day, this is about protecting kids after they neglected to establish thresholds for the amount of THC hemp products can actually have after legalizing hemp products. That was back in 2019 here in Texas. So Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who champions the bill, says THC is poisoning kids.
We can't regulate it. We don't have enough police to check every store when there are 8,000 to 9,000 of them. And to put this in perspective, we only have 1,100 McDonald's in the state of Texas, 1,300 Starbucks in the state of Texas. So there are 8 times more smoke shops selling this poison.
So interesting there. Hemp is huge business in Texas, contributing, you know, nearly $10 billion to the state economy, according to a March report from Whitney Economics. Critics say, though, local businesses are going to take a huge hit from the ban, one they didn't see coming. That includes Texas hemp growers, who argue the bill is flat out an overreach. And then you got to think about this, too. Thousands of shop owners who create more than 50,000 jobs could be put out of business. Take a listen.
It's about $268 million in tax revenue that it's going to deplete. And again, 53,000 Texans are going to be without a job. It's absolutely heartbreaking. I thought about, you know, my customers, our veterans, all the business owners that are going to lose their jobs, farmers that are going to lose their revenue.
So a lot of lost jobs. If signed by Governor Greg Abbott, it would take effect in September. But shops, business owners, they have until January for full compliance. And despite the potential ban, lawmakers, you know, they did agree to expand Texas's compassionate use program, allowing those with specific conditions to use low-level THC products, so to speak. But yeah, certainly bucking the trend here. Markie, Texas marching to the beat of its own drum.
As it usually does. To your point, we'll see what the governor decides to do with it. Xavier, thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.